A diet culture would have us shivering in our boots with the holidays around the corner, where once upon a time it was about low fat. These days we've cancelled carbohydrates. But one size fits all doesn't apply when it comes to what to eat or don't eat. Cutting the carbs could work wonders for some, but it's really that simple. Matome Diala is a registered dietitian and can explain all about carbs and calories. He's on the line with us from Pretoria. He's already warned Annika and I that it's too late to get our bodies ready for summer 2021. Maybe summer 2022 is what we should be aiming for. Matome, so from what I understand, a lot of times people decide to cut out the carbs. They think carbs are the enemy, but that's not necessarily the case.
First of all, good morning to the viewers at home, and good morning to you guys. Look, sorry to burst your bubble in the first place that summer bodies are made in winter. Now it's too late. Yes, most people make a mistake that it is too late for summer body now. We should have started a long time. But most people make a mistake of saying, I'm going to cut carbs out of my diet, which then will translate in me losing weight. But then you forget that literally the whole basis of one gaining weight is about the amount of kilojoules that you are taking on a daily basis. People cut out carbohydrates, which are literally 1 gram of carbohydrate gives you way loess kilocalories as compared to 1 gram of fat. So people get into, let me be on a high-fat diet, low-calorie diet, and low-carbohydrate diet, which at the end does not really translate into one losing weight. Yes, we understand one size does not fit all, but we urge people not to be cutting food out unnecessarily and look at the amount of kilocalories they're taking in one day.
So it's really just about creating that calorie deficit. And if you cut out carbs, you then still have to watch out for your protein intake even, as well as your fat intake, because you could be having just meat, but if you're not creating that calorie deficit, then you're in trouble.
True. I mean, we are saying the basis of one losing weight is the more calories you take, you are going to gain weight. So when you lose weight, we say cut out as much calories as much as possible from your diet. And calories do not only come from carbohydrates, but they also come from fat and protein, which mostly fat gives you much more kilojoules as compared to having to do carbohydrates. So they need to be a balance. When we say, for you to lose weight, make sure that you limit your kilojoules intake as much as possible.
A low carbohydrate diet usually means you're taking in less fiber as well. How could that put a dent in your quest to lose weight?
One of the most important part of fiber is to make sure that your stomach works well. So you having to have less fiber as much as possible does not really boil down well for someone that lose weight, because one of the things that fiber does is that as you eat more fiber, that binds with a bit of fat that is absorbed, that's supposed to be absorbed into the system. So because fiber is non-digestible and normally gets out with the feces, so it becomes important to you as much fiber as possible, because that also makes sure that your body absorbs as less fat as possible.
All right, Matome, thank you so much for your time. Unfortunately, we have to cut this short. Annika and I have an appointment at the gym. We're getting ready for summer 2022. Matome Diala, a dietitian.